everyone. We're in April. We're still in April. That means it's the month of taking care of our planet. April 22nd is getting really close and it's International Earth Day. That means that this month we would really, really love our planet. We have to take care of it. We have to be careful with how much water we use. We have to be careful if we're coming out of a room to turn off the lights. We have to learn to difference the trash, separate our trash, and see what things can be recycled. As you can see over here, I've been working so much with recycled material. You can see I made a racing car over here. I made superheroes. I made Superman, Wonder Woman. We have our unicorn that we're working on. We also are working on a newspaper owl that I'm going to show you right now. Right over here. I'm working on a newspaper owl. So, I mean, there's so many things we can do with recycling material. But today we have to finish our unicorn. Last class, remember that we worked on painting our paper roll roll, remember? So what we're gonna do right now is finish our unicorn. How are we gonna finish our unicorn? First of all, we need some yarn that I have over here. That what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna select colors for my unicorn. I'm gonna use this green over here. Let's see. This green, I'm gonna use this pearl color. I'm gonna use some yellow on it. And let's use this light green. You can use whichever colors you want or whichever colors you have at home. I just found all this stuff in my house, so I decided that I'm gonna use it to make my unicorn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 3 fingers like this, and I'm gonna roll and roll and roll, let's say 4 or 5 times, okay? There we go, I already did 5, and now I have to cut this right over here. Okay, I have that. Now I need another color. 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go, and one more, 5. I have my 2. Now I'm going to do my pearl color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Okay. Now I'm going to do my last color. That is this dark green, this olive green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. And I'm just going to cut that there. So I have all these colors, right? So what I'm going to do, I have them like in a little circle, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut with another little piece of yarn right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it through the circle. If you need some help, you can ask your parents to help. But it would be nice for you guys to try to do it. You do 2 knots there, like that. And then what we're going to do is right here in this middle part, we're going to cut this right there. Okay, so we have a short here for our unicorn. Now, what we're going to do with our paper roll, I'm going to grab Isocola, that's the really light glue, like this, and I'm going to put it right in here, like this. You can use also regular glue, but it's going to take some more time for it to dry out. So I have my glue there, and I'm just going to stick this in here. Right there, and I'm gonna put also, my glue is kind of dry right now, so it's tricky. I'm gonna put just a little bit here too. There you go. And I'm gonna leave this like this for now. There you go. Okay, so I have this first part for my unicorn, right? Now, remember I told you that we were gonna use some foam to work a little bit? Well, I have some foam here that I'm gonna use for the ears. That I'm gonna just, you don't need a whole bunch of it. You just need to do a couple of ears. You can, actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this in two, like this. And what I'm gonna do is make a triangle. Like this. That's one of my triangles, and I can just copy the same thing over here. So I have my two ears, and I'm gonna use, let me see, I have this other white foam. I'm gonna use to make a smaller triangle than this one. So if this is this size, I need it to be a little bit smaller. So what I'm gonna do is make a little triangle like this, and I'm gonna copy the exact same size over here. There we go. So I have right here one ear, and I have another one. I can make them however I like. I'm gonna use it this way. So I'm gonna keep on using my Isocola right here. I'm just gonna use that. Glue that over here. And glue my second one. I have this one glued out. I'm gonna do the second one. So put some glue here. There we go. And put this right over here. Okay, so I have my two ears that I'm gonna glue right here. Ear number one, right there. Ear number two. There we go. We have, oops, it's fell. Okay, so I have my ears already in my unicorn. Now we're gonna do our horn. I have also this foam over here that I'm gonna use doing also triangle. It's another triangle, but it's gonna be a little longer. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, I can use from over here. There we go. It's a little bit bigger than the ears. But what I'm gonna do with this triangle is also cut a little bit over here, sorry. I'm gonna cut this part over here, like that, like the shape of a horn. Moms and dads, if you can help your kids, this part is a little bit tricky, so please, if you can help. There we go. just give a little bit shape here to the horn. There we go. So I have my horn, and I'm gonna use, again, Isocola to glue this part up. And just, there we go. Okay, so you can see over here the bangs are a little bit big, right? So what we can do is just give it shape. Okay. Just like that. Now, what we're gonna do over here is do its eyes. For the unicorn eyes, it has, as you can see over here, it has a little bit of like a little curve. So what we're gonna do is curve the eye and make a little eyelash. There we go. Now we're gonna do the other way around. Let's see if it should start right over here. Wait, my horn over here. There we go. Oops, sorry. There's my second eye, and it's eyelash. Okay, so we have that. Now it has some cheeks, so what we can do basically is with a coloring pencil you can color little red cheeks. For your unicorn. After we finish this part, now what we're going to do is the tail. For the tail, we have to punch, make a hole. Now I have a puncher. If you don't have a puncher, you can just make a regular hole with a scissor, okay? So we have the hole for our tail. And now what we're going to do, we're going to use our same colors for our tail. So what we're going to do is basically, now I'm going to open my hand like this, or do a really big work like this. Opening my hand, just like this, and do it a little bit thicker. Okay, right there. I have my number 1. Opening a hand. There we go. Number 2. Our number 3, opening hand. And number 4. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right in the center, the same as our bangs. Now we have to cut another piece of yarn over here. Let's see. Where's the edge of this thing? Okay, so we just cut this little piece like this. Okay, we have that. Now we come all the way over here and we're gonna introduce these two little thin lines over here, like that. Just like that. We're gonna turn this in like right over here. Well, actually what we're gonna do is have one out and one in. So it has to come out just like this. See? Like this. Now what we're gonna do is make a knot right there. Just like that. We're gonna cut this over here. There we go. And we're just gonna cut. So there, we have our second unicorn. We have our blue unicorn and we have our pink unicorn. Just like that. Ahora sí, rápidamente les voy a explicar a los papás en español. Lo que hemos hecho primero ha sido cortar el pedacito de aquí adelante y pegar con isocola. Hemos utilizado goma eva para hacer los triángulos y el cuerno. En caso de que los papás no tuviéramos goma eva, podemos utilizar una cartulina blanca. Aquí tengo reciclado, pero podemos usar para realizar las orejitas y el cuerno. Lo que tendríamos que hacer prácticamente es, en vez de la goma eva, tendríamos que colorear cada pieza para luego introducirla a los lugares que corresponde. En cuanto a las lanas, puede ser cualquier tipo de lana, no tiene que ser una combinación específica. Creo que todos podemos encontrar retazos o incluso podemos trabajar con tela. Podemos cortar en franjas la tela para incorporarla como colita y como cerquillito del unicornio. Espero que sea del agrado de ustedes el diseño que hemos hecho hoy día. Espero que se diviertan mucho. Los quiero un montón. Hasta la próxima clase.